In this last section, Shazia Elmi of the Aam Aadmi Party is taking on Sanjay Jha of HamaraCongress.com. Shazia, what is the measure? You know, Arvind Kejriwal says, I will call off my fast when a considerable number of people stop paying their water and electricity bills. Now, what is the yardstick? What is considerable? How many people? And how will you measure whether they are just signing on or actually not paying their bills?
Well, the whole idea behind this civil disobedience movement was to remove fear. A lot of people, and there's an overwhelming majority out there who believe in the cause, the fight against corruption, but they're scared to not pay the bills. They feel that the supply would be not restored to them.
Yeah.
So the idea is not for it to become a spectacle. The idea is not for lots and lots of people to collect and watch the tamasha of an upvas, but for volunteers to go from door to door and spread this awareness. And like in FDR's word, you have nothing to fear but fear itself. Remove the fear and say this law is unjustified, these bills are unjustified and we will not pay. We will pay the justified bills. And this is not because of any economic compulsion that the government faced. This is because of corruption. This is because of match fixing between DRC, the Delhi government and the two private discoms.
No, that's all well said.
And we have
but
facts to prove that.
How will they affect you?
Can I answer that?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, firstly, Arnab, I think let me put this on record, and she's free to contradict me. Mr. Arvind Kejriwal is an established OB-van politician. He will, no, I'll tell you what I mean by that.
OB-van politician?
Yeah, what I mean by that is he will do...
That's outside broadcast van politician.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So, yeah, somebody who was directed by television traffic.
Absolutely. And over the last couple of years that we have seen him, he will do anything to attract media attention.
Are you jealous of the media attention?
No, not at all. Not at all. He is now that he's openly gone and said that he's going to fight an election in Delhi, he is trying to trump up all kinds of accusations on this issue of electricity. This is the typical anarchist policy, a disruptive way by which he functions.
It's a democracy. People have a right to choose.
But then he's choosing dysfunctional democracy as his route. Now let me tell you where he's misleading the people of Delhi. One minute. Delhi is today.
He's daring the Delhi government to start switching off. Suppose I'll tell you. Just let's look at it very logically. You see, suppose today, they say how many? 1 lakh people are backing us. This is 30,000, 40,000 people have signed saying we won't pay. Suppose 1/3 of those people, 10,000 people say we will stop paying bills. Will you allow a situation where the houses, 10,000 homes have no electricity connection? Can you risk that?
Well, Arnab, I'm going to try to use your channel today to tell the people actually in Delhi how he's misleading them. And it's a tragedy because let's put the facts on the table, because it's one thing to indulge
I thought you'd encourage them.
1 minute.
No, I thought you'd encourage the Aam Aadmi Party.
No, I'll tell you what.
I thought you would encourage the Aam Aadmi.
Why would we do that? Because he's going to harm those. If those numbers are really true, he's going to end up harming them.
How do I know?
Let me tell you, they're innocent victims of his propaganda.
How do I trust you?
Let me put the facts on the table.
No, let me put some facts on the table.
All right, you go first.
Since the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP have a common intention of ousting Sheila Dikshit. So
who's won 3 times in a row with a popular mandate.
Thank you very much.
Let's add that.
Yes, but please don't forget, the Aam Aadmi Party will therefore eat into the BJP vote share. In the 2008 elections, the percentage difference between Congress and BJP is 3.97% vote. So the best thing that Arvind Kejriwal can do is cut into the BJP vote, ensuring a Congress victory.
Okay.
No. So this is all.
So you are agreeing in principle that this is nothing but a stunt for electoral politics.
I am not agreeing. I am putting the percentage.
Okay, so then let me explain.
You agree with my percentages?
No, I'll tell you why I don't. Number one, what he's not telling the people of Delhi, Arnab,
you're avoiding my question.
1 minute, is the fact that these companies, all the 3 private companies in Delhi, listen, he's talking about exorbitant power charges. That's a wrong acquisition, because the fact of the matter is that these power companies have truly made losses. If you read the agreements that they have, these companies have to, they are allowed, if the cost of purchasing power is high, they have no choice but to pass on the cost to the consumer.
This is a hoax which has been perpetuated by this government.
Shazia, if you can just let me finish.
The chairman, and I have documents to prove that a fact seconded by the Lieutenant Governor, that these companies are making a huge profit to the tune of 30,000 crores. And even the Lieutenant Governor has seconded that indeed. And it is there in the writing. And all this entire myth of the losses is a complete hoax.
I'll tell you where you're wrong. I'll tell you where you're wrong. Shazia Elmi, I'll tell you where you're wrong. the cost of purchasing power incidentally fluctuates year to year. So, for example, in these cases, these distribution companies, if their cost goes high and they have to buy it from the market, it's very expensive for them to sustain that. So, you can have profit in one year, you can have loss in the other. Now, listen, I'm telling you something. If I'm telling you something wrong, you're free to investigate it and contest it.
I know more about it than you do.
But please do not mislead the people of Delhi. If Mr. Kejriwal wants to be the prince of darkness for New Delhi, he can choose another route. But people in Delhi are getting fantastic power supply compared to what it used to be, even in times of winter and summer when it used to be terrible. I've lived in that city before, so I can tell you.
I don't think supply is the issue, cost is the issue.
The cost is the issue.
No,
supply is not the issue.
The supply,
exactly. If you want the supply and the companies don't have it, they need to borrow it at a higher market rate, which is why sometimes the prices go up.
Don't justify.
But one minute. The best part is that there have been changes made at the moment, Arnab, to actually make those people who are using less than in the minimum bar, for them the prices have actually been reduced. So this is nothing but a political stunt, and I don't think it's going to have any sustainability. And it's unfortunate, Shazia, that you're telling people to tear electricity and water bills. Can you tell me Mr. Kejriwal is from the revenue department? If there is no revenue, you'll have no electricity in Delhi, where, by the way, you're already heavily subsidized. You're paying much lesser fare than other parts of India.
You don't know a thing of what you're talking about.
No, if you know it, please. If you know it, please enlighten us.
You could have just gone on a website and seen. Please explain. I will, if you let me speak.
No, go ahead.
Only if you let me speak. Why was the DRC statement, and I will read it out to you, the reduction in tariff, this is in 2010, made by the former DRC chairman, Brijender Singh, who passed this order. The reduction in tariff is likely to be sustained in the future years since the energy availability from new power plants is going to increase substantially, and the quantum of surplus energy available for sale, because the distribution losses came down from 55% to 15%. So the order says this will make available a substantial surplus in the hands of the petitioner. Therefore, the reduction in tariff, not increase, read my words, the reduction in tariff is appropriate not only for 2010, but is most likely to continue in subsequent years.
Okay,
no, 1 second, Jen.
She's given a technical point. I'll give you a technical answer. Now, listen, let's not reduce the debate to an equity analyst debate. I don't think you are aware that transmission costs went up. Transmission losses as well mounted.
So
let's not get into a technical debate. Consumer of Delhi is not being cheated. Relax on that.
Nothing technical about.
Nobody is being cheated. For heaven's sake. It's an absolutely false allegation.
There is something called the Arvind Kejriwal swing.
Don't confuse it.
There is something called the Arvind Kejriwal swing. An analysis done of every 10 votes that Arvind Kejriwal may get indicates that 6 or more will be from the BJP and 4 or less will be from the Congress. So, in other words, they will ensure better UPA prospects in 2014 in Delhi. Combined with this, the fact that the percentage difference in votes, 36.34% of the BJP, 40.31% of the Congress. You know, my question to you, Shazia, is this. One is the discussion on the merits of the issue. The other issue is not a merits. The other issue is, for God's sake, Shazia, whatever you have, your good intentions, the stronger you become, the stronger the Congress party becomes. If you get today 8, 9, 10% of the vote, you're undercutting the BJP, and hence you are helping the Congress come to power once again, even if they have a narrower lead. It's simple mathematics. Are you considering that, or is that not a factor for you?
See, what is important to us is to show and expose the kleptocracy that this democracy has become.
It helps,
and so we are trying to show the hand-in-glove arrangement and the politics of collusion between Congress and BJP. We're talking about challenging the system of which BJP is an equal part of.
Do you agree you may help
to challenge the system the way it is?
Do you agree you may end up helping the Congress?
Are each other's B teams.
Do you agree you may end up helping the Congress in Delhi?
I don't know. See, I don't know the political and the minute ramifications of what Aam Aadmi Party vote means for BJP or Congress. I really don't know. But I think this is a new kind of politics. This is politics of the people. This is politics of Bijli Satyagrah. And it's about changing the climate and having a new soil of new kind of candidates.
Shazia, since you have formed a political party, Shazia, since you have formed a political party, and believe me, this is not with any malice or any venom at all, one likes to wish you the very best. But please, for heaven's sake, do not believe that India, any political party with legitimacy or with an intention to be the voice of the people, if you're going to make India's democracy dysfunctional, if you're going to encourage people to violate certain basic prudent behavior, and then you're going to go and say that, this is one day when I'll come to power.
No.
Now, let me tell you, you're being so disingenuous here.
Yeah.
I've heard Kejriwal say, when I come to power. Now, does he have a cephalogist who's predicted that he's going to win the entire election? That may happen after 50 years.
Do you have a cephalogist who says he won't?
One minute.
No, do you have a cephalogist who says he won't?
No, but we are not making promises, by the way.
No, he has every right to make promises.
I'll tell you.
One sec. Don't have this. He has every right to make promises. He is in a democracy.
He has also got a duty.
Yeah,
he has got rights. He's got a right to protest. Nobody's taking that away. Arvind Kejriwal is doing what he's doing. He's got a right to protest. Nobody's questioning that. But for heaven's sake, do not provoke people by giving them misleading information, half-baked information, completely and thoroughly, in my opinion, confused understanding of the power situation in Delhi. And then you tell them, tear up the bills. And that's not good politics. Please, let's have responsible behavior.
My question at the very end is this. Arvind Kejriwal's party says 36,743 citizens of Delhi have challenged the Chief Minister, say we will not pay our bills. If they continue in that position, can Sheila Dikshit afford to have the electricity cut off? That's food for thought for the Congress party as well. Shazia and Sanjay Jha, thank you very much. It's a pleasure bringing the news out to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you again tomorrow evening at 9 p.m.